Okay. Save and launch, please. God, I need a haircut so bad. Why did everybody have to be sick yesterday? Okay. We're just gonna... We're just gonna go on ahead here. Let's take a look. Adel, look at the statue. I've seen a statue like this before. Yeah, in Casnian Mine. You said you heard a voice coming from it. Who'd have thought we'd find another one like it here? I've seen a statue like this near Komodo, too. It is said that many hundreds of years ago, there was a giant settlement in this area, large enough to be called a kingdom. A kingdom? Say, Adel, didn't you say you heard something like that from Remnos, too? That's right, 800 years ago, he was really fascinated by stories of it and always trying to research more about it as inspiration for his poems, although he wound up researching it in private since Father and I were criticizing him just a little too much. So these are the remains of an ancient kingdom, then? They may be connected to the primeval lands as well. Okay, what are we waiting for? A winged statue. Come on to Papa. Oh my God. Sonic Wave. Why don't I replace this one? Cool, like that. Whoops, wrong button.
Time to finish this.
Leave it to me.
There we go. Oh, right. So let's go in the first exit first. Chomp, 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 chomp. Is that better than the sword that I already have? No, it's not. Okay, good. I'm gonna say, like, this whole stuff about, like, an ultimate weapon, and then just immediately picking off. So close. Yeah. How's it going, Lucis? How How's it going? Oh, what did Tales of Arise do?
Leave it to me.
What did Tales of Arise do to you? Well, you could probably tell me about it, because even if it is a spoiler, I will probably forget by the time, if I ever play it, so. Did I go all the way from over here to here? Oh, I did. Wow, okay. Well, there's one area that I didn't explore, so I'll just go explore that first, because I don't really like leaving stones unturned. Which I think is over here. Is what I got mini. I love when stories do that, because it's like, where did this moral high ground come from? Like, we've been killing so many people on our way to whatever it is we were doing, and then just to immediately be like, no, you can't kill the one person who actually has sway in this world. I feel like there's a strange government mandate that's like, that says like all stories that involve like a despot killing their people, you can't kill them because some moral high ground thing, but it's actually just like baked into society or something, that like you can kill as many poor people as you like, but you cannot kill a rich person. Because then that makes you a bad person, even if they killed your entire family. Yeah, I don't really have anything going on at work, but they did say... This is gonna sound so stupid, I don't know, but you know, I work in IT, and a lot of IT people are a little bad at socializing, so they had asked today, they're like, oh, has everyone done the charm school training? And I'm like, okay, I don't know what that is. Maybe it's like, you know, 20 minutes of being like, okay, these are social faux pas that maybe you might do as an IT person. And like, it's so ridiculous what they assume I don't know, everyone, all their workers are doing, because the charm school part is like, business etiquette. If you go out to eat with a business partner, what should you make sure not to do? And it's like, don't order food that's messy. Don't get drunk. It's like, yeah, I don't... Don't curse at them. Make sure to always open a door for a lady. It's like, okay, now wait a minute. Make sure to not take drugs at the office. That's the one that's playing right now. There's 35 crucial dining skills every professional should demonstrate. That's what I have going on mute in the background at the moment, so... Make sure to not wear ripped clothing. Yeah, man. Duh. Eighth night streaming this game, when I streamed for hours at a time each time. When I killed the boss, he killed at the end of the last stream. Intense shit happened, and then we're like, is it over? No, it's only just begun. Suddenly, a second full anime opening started. These bitches literally just go, now play season 2. That's fun. I mean, they gotta show you that it's, you know, we're in season 2. The Tales games, a lot of these Japanese action RPGs are a lot like anime. Like, that is seemingly just, or maybe that's just how Japanese people like to structure their stories regardless. I don't know, I don't read a lot of Japanese novels, but maybe they kind of do that more than American novels do, where they have, like, you know, a beginning, rise, end. Maybe Japanese stories have a lot more, like, several beginning, rise, ends throughout the entirety of the thing. Also, story structure is like a made-up thing, and it's something that there is contention if it matters at all, but I don't know. Make sure to not talk about religion during the dining portion of your business meeting. I mean, there's a reason that a lot of people will say, oh yeah, oh god, I didn't save, did I? That's alright, I have a bunch of healing items. Okay, guys, you need to attack the front. Ah. Mecha Centaur, Mecha Centaur. Well, thank you for getting a new skill. Hey, can you guys come towards me, please? Yeah, now attack the front. Hey, Liddy. I'm learning about 35 dining skills to make sure to do when you're out at a restaurant with business partners. Make sure to not do drugs and wear a collared shirt. Because you gotta have a collared shirt if you're gonna be a respectable person. Oh boy. think we're gonna have to kill this guy, Steven. I love that. That's one of my favorite comics. That, yeah. Literally. Damn.
Don't let them hit you.
Damn. That didn't even hit him once. Oh wait, no it did. It hit him a little bit. There we go. I was like, oh boy. Make sure to not have your underwear showing, and to not have body piercing showing, and body odor, or pantyhose, or hats, or hairstyles. Shit is so fucking stupid. Yeah, well, at least she has a ranged weapon. Better than all these other fucking assholes. Can't even hit a guy who's slightly taller than them. All my weak spots. No no body piercings, odor, pantyhose, hats, underwear, or hair. I don't know what they mean by hairstyles. I know that if I was listening, I'd have a better idea, but like, my God, what the fuck? Seems kind of, I don't know, classist a little bit with the body piercings and stuff, but who knows? Okay, well, that's one video. So I watch business etiquette. Let's see about catching concerns. Dave's Charm School for IT geeks and other team members. Made in 2014. Okay, well, enough of that. Well, we're out, but where are we? Honestly, you kind of did. If I saw a giant, you know, if I was a very, like a I was gonna say a little person, but that's not the right terminology. If I was like shrunk down, if I had to fight a giant head and they had piercings, I'd aim for the piercings. It appears to be a graveyard, and a well-kept one at that. Not quite what I was expecting. So we're in the primeval land. Oh my god, primeval lands now, right? Look over there. Is that Komodo's great tree? Seems to be, yeah. And if that's over there, then I think we could safely say we made it. These are the primeval lands, for sure. Right, Adol? I'm not gonna say could be a different tree. I don't know, though. I feel kind of let down. After all, I thought our rivalry would be a little more dramatic. Like we'd all emerge into a stunning new world and shout uncontrollably with glee or something. No, it's okay, Karna. The moment's passed. No sense forcing it. Alright, that's fine. Oh, what is this? What's what? Here lies Adel Kristen. Died at the age of 18. Wait a minute, that's me! That would be a little upsetting, to see your own grave. Something wrong with that grave? Yeah, take a closer look. The gravestone? Adol and the others examined the front of the gravestone. An inscription was carved into its smooth, clean surface. Here lies Adel Kristen. What? I don't remember dying. Now that's something you don't hear every day. But unless there's someone else around here who happens to have the exact same name as you. Still, the fact that they're existing... God complex. That's fair. Idol Christ. His name is very similar to Idol Christ. Still, the fact that he's an idol, he's the idol Christian. Still, the fact that there exists a graveyard here at all indicates that this side of the river is definitely inhabited, and by all appearances, its inhabitants must live quite nearby. Yeah, these flowers are still fresh, and the gravestone itself looks brand new. Not to add to the questions we already have, but this has been bugging me since we found the ruins entry at Celceta. I wasn't sure before, but I definitely am now. There are no signs of anyone going through those ruins in a long time. That doesn't make sense. I know, but I'm completely confident that it's true. Here's a grave with Adol's name on it, so that proves he did come through here, right? If this wasn't his point of entry, then how did he get across the river? I cannot imagine another route. It seems we are left with more questions than answers. Be stupid and get amnesia. That's the main way. That's how we should all live. God, if only I had amnesia, man. Whew. Look at that. Isn't that the same kind of bird we saw in Celceta? Get concussions and PK. Well, not the worst way to live your life. I don't think it's a bird. It looks like one, but it's not flapping its wings. Well, if it's not a bird, then what is it? It came from deeper in the primeval lands, but beyond that, I have no idea. Oh, the concussions from having so much gay sex. Are you okay, Adol?
One day, I intend for mankind to take to the skies. Just like this, on wings of their own creation.
Hold on.
What is it this time? Adol explained that he heard a voice in his head and described what it said to him. What? That doesn't make any sense. You weren't kidding, Ozma. I got nothing but questions swimming around in my head right about now. I know, isn't it exciting? You're sexing wrong. Yeah, you need to make sure there are pillows, you know. And just slam yourself into a wall. For you, I'm sure if it weren't, I'd think you're some kind of imposter. We won't find any of the answers we need by standing around here. I agree, we should continue up the hill and try to find the people who tend this graveyard. 'Cause I'm running up that hill, making deals with God. And swallow. You can believe. Well, okay. Maybe that's too much information. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, nice. Hey, look, a tower. Is that amazing? A town this deep in the Great Forest? And not just that, but look at it. It looks like a way more technologically advanced place than even Kazdan. What is the structure over there? The one surrounded by thunderclouds. Seems like some kind of tower. Could that be? Yeah, I think it's safe to assume that's the one you marked in your notebook. I didn't expect we'd find it this quickly. It looks almost magical, like something out of a fairy tale or an old legend. I'm sure Remnos would be overjoyed if he could see it. Maybe he already has. Somehow, I doubt that. I'd say it's high time we get it for a closer look, shall we? How many? 102. Goddamn. Dun, 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 dun. Holy shit, 400 damage. Okay, we gotta get the hell out of here. No, 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 no. Everybody run. Everybody run. Jiminy fucking Christmas. Oops. 49% of the map. Wow. Ah, now 50% of the map. Woo! Officially halfway. Dominance, influencing, steadiness, conscientious. How you handle pace and work environment. How you interact with people. How do you handle problems and challenges? How do you respond to rules and procedures set by others? Not well. Hello, Hedgehog Fanatic 2006. Over on YouTube. Incredible. This place is even more unbelievable up close. I wonder what kind of people live here. Hey, what are those twirly things over there? They're called windmills. The wind spins them around to generate energy. Oh wow, I'm impressed you knew the answer, Duran. Very nice. Hey, they don't call me an information dealer for nothing anyway. Anyway, gotta go fast, huh? Hell yeah, Hedgehog Fanatic 2006. Gotta get those shadow crystals from Delta Room. I saw that Toby said something about his friends playing the chapter 5 and that it's going well. So hopefully that continues. Based on our experiences so far, it seems safe to assume that adults caused some kind of trouble here too. There's only 3 shadow crystals, is that right? In the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th chapter? Is there one in the 1st? I don't remember. Haha. We might get chased around. We might get locked in the house somewhere for a while. Who knows? Either way, we can't just stand around forever, so let's just get this over with. Doesn't Sonic 3 have actual shadow crystals or something that's like hyper crystal? I don't know. There's some weird thing. You're... and here we go. Own up, Adel. What did you do this time? It's a ghost! Huh? What's going on here? It's Adel. He's come back to haunt us. Ah, this isn't your world any longer. Go back to sleep. Leave us be. I see. So it's the people of this town who dug that grave, Adel. They appear to be under the impression that you are, in fact, deceased. Oh, Sonic CD. A game that when I played it, it was okay. And it was definitely overhyped. A lot. A game that I really wish would have been more fun. But does not end up in my top 5. Or maybe even my top 10 Sonic games. Although I can't remember, I have that ranking somewhere. Did I save my... What is it? Is it list rank? List ranker, tier maker. Do I only have the Kirby tier game list? Is that the only one that I saved? Why did I do this to myself? I swear to God I had a Sonic tier list somewhere. Hold on. Oh God. There's so much shit labeled Sonic. Oh God. tier list? Okay, now search is messing up. Okay, search. File Explorer, can you stop not responding and start responding? Oh my god, you know what? I'm just gonna ignore it. I'm just gonna leave that be. I do have my Kirby tier list as at least. Kirby Superstar, Kirby Return to Dreamland, Kirby Superstar Ultra, all in my Platinum Medal. Kirby's Epic Yarn, Dreamland 3. I had a lot of them in the unplayed when I first made this list, because I played Kirby in the Forgotten Land. Why did that not make it in there? And I played Star Allies. Oh yeah, this is when I made the list the first time after I had done like the first 15 Kirby games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that was 16 games. Superstar is really good though. I probably have the actual tier list somewhere. Who knows? Is File Explorer still not responding? If I close out of File Explorer, will it crash the game? No, it appears not to have, so that's good. Okay, let's see if I search tier list. Got Kirby tier list. And I think that's it. Is this the full tier list? No, this is just the first one. Oh wait, no, yeah, this is the full tier list. Yeah, Triple Deluxe, Star Allies, Planet Robobot. Yeah, Triple Deluxe ended up being my favorite Kirby game. How could I forget? You know, looking at this list, I really did like Star Allies. I don't know, I feel like a lot of people say that Star Allies is a very boring Kirby game, and I've heard that a lot. And it's like, hey man, what did Star Allies ever do to you? Everyone was expecting Kirby and the Forgotten Land when really they were just gonna get Star Allies, but that's fine. All right, well, that's enough of that. Yeah, because of the burnout. You're right, Liddy. Mm-hmm. It's just so weird because it's like, what did you guys want? Did you not want to play a Kirby game? Because what? It's Kirby. You play a Mario. I mean, I guess Mario had that same issue, but like, yeah, but you get to play as 4 people, and I don't know, I think there's a lot of fun to be had in Star Allies, especially years after its release. Yeah, I love Robobot. I do love Triple Deluxe the most. So, Adel, is that you? Who are you?
Oh, I see. You've lost your memories. Well then, let me introduce myself again. I'm Kalilica.
Kalilica?
It's a
Wow.
pleasure to meet you.
Ooh, what a name. How'd you know I'd lost my memories?
Oh,
That's besides the point. You really are quite the troublemaker. Oh my god, troublemaker, you know? First you wander off outside the town without permission and disappear without a trace, and then you show up here again with no memories. The nerve of some people, I swear. I feel like you're an interesting person, but there are limits, you know? After a while, it just gets old. You're almost a full-grown adult, so you really need to start acting like one, okay? Yeah. Yeah, Liddy, the late game stuff is very, very good and boosts it up, in my opinion. But if you didn't get to do some of the late game stuff because you played it originally and burn yourself out immediately on it before wanting to go back to do DLC, then yeah, what can you tell? What can you tell people? You know. And it's free stuff too. It's that you don't have to pay. It's not downloadable content in the way that you had to pay for it. It's just stuff that comes with Star Allies. As far as I remember. Kirby's fun. Wow, Adel, this kid doesn't mince words, does she? Yeah, Nintendo ain't doing free DLC no longer. That ship has sailed. Now I think that about covers the scolding, so if you would, please come with me. I'll show you to my home. Yeah, or OG release late game, which I was not able to differentiate because I just played all of it at the same time. So I don't know where the late game stuff ends and the free DLC stuff starts. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aaron, Aaron. I'm the mayor of this town and Kalilika's grandfather. I must say it's amazing to see you alive again. Adel, I'd assumed I never would. I saw the grave. Before you returned, we were under the impression that you had died. It must have been quite a shock to see it, but think how we must feel to see you standing before us now. May I ask why you believed Adel to be dead? We found Adel's belongings near a waterfall in this area, but Adel himself was nowhere to be seen. We searched for days but could find no trace of him. We had little choice but to believe he had accidentally fallen in and drowned. Something telling me drowning's not too likely to be the way this one goes out. I can't even imagine how confusing this must all be for you. But in order to explain things adequately, I would be forced to detail a number of private matters regarding these lands, and I honestly cannot say how much I'm at liberty to discuss right now. Just like in Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Kirby Hearts. Although Kirby has interacted with Sora before. So that's fun. Kalilika? Yes, grandfather? When Lisa returns from the rite of summoning, would you please ask her to come by? Is she returning today? Indeed, although it might be past nightfall by then. Either way, I will need to consult with Lord Eldil on this matter. I probably did not, Liddy. I probably did not. I probably gave up because it was too hard for me. Yay! Until I have done so, I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to remain here in our guest quarters. Can we look around outside? I don't think that would be wise, particularly after what happened the last time you were here, and your arrival has caused quite a commotion in town already. Apologize for the inconvenience, but I think it would be best if you stayed indoors for the night. We'll do what we can to make your stay a pleasant one. Kalilika, would you please show our guests to their quarters? Of course.
What'll you do?
Well, since we're up here, we've learned not much. Fair enough, Liddy. I did beat the other gauntlets. Whether that was through cheating or not, I still beat them. I'm inclined to disagree. If this is where Adel's tracks end, there is a high probability that this is where he lost his memories. May not seem like much to go on, but it is a solid lead nonetheless. Did anyone else find Kalilika and the mayor's reaction to Adel's memory loss kind of weird? I mean, they didn't seem surprised at all. Definitely something strange about this town. The technology here is pretty advanced too. They've even got windmills and streetlights. What's a streetlight? Oh right, they're little devices on sticks, basically that light up when it's nighttime. In big towns, you can have a bunch of them along the side of a road. That's when night falls. Turn them on and it's bright as day. Wow, that's incredible. But you sure don't hear of too many towns that use them. Heck, you'd be hard pressed to find one even in Rom. However, this town might just be more advanced than any place I've seen or heard about in the whole empire. It makes you wonder, what's a town like this doing in the middle of the Great Forest? You managed to remember anything yet, Adel? Oh, that's the guy the mayor mentioned. Whoever he is, he sounds pretty important, the way those two were talking about him. All we know about him is his name, however. Beyond that, we can only speculate. I think it would be best for us to rest now and trust that our questions will be answered come morning. Sounds like a good idea to me. Is it time for dinner? Freda, give me a break. After much tossing and turning, Adel finally gave up on trying to get to sleep. There was simply too much going through his head. The window isn't locked. It might be possible to slip out from here. Will you go outside? Sure. Doesn't even try the front door. Immediately goes for the window. The thought that was going through his head is, why don't I know anything? How does one come to know things? What are things? A Megan statue stands beyond the entrance. Looks similar to the statues in Casnian Mine and the underground ruins.
One day, I intend for mankind to take to the skies. Just like this, on wings of their own creation.
Now then, Adel, please wait here for now. I'll call for you when Lord Eldeal is ready to grant you an audience. Feel free to make yourself comfortable in the meantime, if you'll excuse me. For goodness sakes, I just finished cleaning. Hard to believe anyone could be this disorganized. Oh god, we're in a flashback and a flashback. It appears to be some kind of telescope, though larger in size than any that are known, and with a very delicate-looking lens. Some kind of measuring instrument is laid down haphazardly next to it. A ship, cannon attached to it. Various antiques, documents, and maps are lined up here. They look like spoils from a ruin raid. There are various books piled upon one another here, all pertaining to the study of language, some with an unrecognizable script. I'm terribly sorry to have kept you waiting, Adel. Lord Eldeal is expecting you on the balcony. Please come this way. Hop and a skip and a hop and a skip. Whoa! Brother's got wings! You must be Adel Kristen. I am. I imagine you were quite shocked to be brought here so suddenly.
One day, I intend for mankind to take to the skies, just like this, on wings of their own creation. However, now is not yet that time. The doors must be opened in the proper order.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Eldeal. I suppose you could say I'm the one who brings harmony to this world. Okay.
Lisa.
Excuse me, Lisa. Not Lisa. Lisa. I'm sorry for the mess. I'll tidy the room again later. If you wish to talk to Adel here, I'll take my leave now.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Now,
Adel, all of these books and blueprints you see before you, they all depict things that I plan to have someone invent one day. Plan to have someone invent? Indeed, one day someone will invent each of the inventions you see before you. Construction, arts, medicine, weaponry, all kinds of knowledge from every field of study are gathered here for the express purpose of gifting to mankind one day. And by bestowing this knowledge, I have worked to maintain balance and harmony in the world throughout its history. Sounds like the work of a god. Haha, there are many in Highland who regard me as one. I have been carrying out this process for hundreds of years now, treating it as my sacred duty. When a land struggled with floods, I gave its people the knowledge to build floodgates and improve irrigation. In one age, violent plague spread across the land, and I prompted the development of a cure. As for a recent example, do you see that blueprint spread out over there? Where? Oh, I'm sorry, I have a habit of being a little untidy. I believe there are blueprints of a boat on this table. The armies of the Roman Empire and the Principality of Altago have long been butting heads, as I'm sure you know. It's an angel. At one point, Altago seemed to be at a disadvantage, but now the two forces are an even match for one another. The reason for this sudden equalization, an exceptionally fast warship, the Altiganians happen to invent in the nick of time. I want to ride on one, please. As expected of an explorer like you. My point, however, is that these blueprints are the plans for that very warship. The countries have been at odds for so long it would create an imbalance where one to fall under the other's flag. If Rom were to annex Altago, the number of problems for both nations would increase considerably. It simply would not be wise to let the war end quite so easily. Much like the relationships between people, resolution can sometimes lead to problems all their own. Altago is a particularly complex region, and is generally best left to its own devices, but exceptions must be made. It's just like America, funding both sides of the war. This is America.
I'm so happy you're alive, Adol. Do you remember my name?
I took a pill in Elisa.
My.
So you do remember me then. That makes me very happy. Would you like to talk for a while, Adol? I see. So your memories of me only just returned a moment ago? What a wonderful coincidence. If you don't mind me asking, how much do you remember about Lord Evil? Only our first meeting. Really? Now? That's most impressive. If your memories recovered that much, then perhaps you've already realized this, but Lord Edel personally chose you and summoned you to this land. He intended to impart upon you the knowledge of the tower. Unfortunately, you vanished before you could receive it, and I'm afraid I don't know what specific knowledge Lord Edel intended to impart. I feel I should also disclose to you the truth regarding your memories, or at least some of them. The area surrounding the sanctuary is protected by a special kind of barrier. When outsiders leave, they forget everything that happened here. It's as if they never came. Then I lost my memories? Most likely, yes. I believe the barrier did what it was supposed to do when you left the area. I do apologize. The barrier is in place to prevent this town and Lord Eldil from becoming discovered by the world. However, you should only have lost your memories of Highland and its environs. Nothing more. But I lost all my memories. I'm sorry, I really have no idea what could have caused this to occur. I've also never heard of anyone regaining their memories of Highland upon returning either. It may be some time before he can grant you an audience with you, but I'm certain you'll be able to speak with Lord Eldeal again. However, it's late, and you need your rest. I'll see you again tomorrow. I'm just so relieved to learn that you're alive. Oh, and Adol, be sure to remember anything else about Lord Eldeal. I'm sorry, it's nothing. Good night to you. Yeah, Lisa. He just gives a cough answer. Do you remember me? Oh yeah, right, it's Lisa, right? Yes, it's Lisa. Yeah, that's what I said. Sorry, Adol, can you explain that again from the beginning? I doubt repeating the explanation will make its content any easier to understand, and I must confess, it is most difficult to believe such a tale could possibly be true. So basically, this Eldeal guy is like some kind of god that gives people knowledge. We've seen many strange things on our journey so far, but this is pushing it. There's one point I would like to be clarified. You said that upon leaving this area, you forgot everything that happened here, correct? Surely that would mean forgetting the knowledge you were given as well, no? Yeah, that's a good point. So go on, Kalilica, or whatever your name is. What's up with that? Ugh, there's no way to ask someone a question. Well, I'm older than you, so there. You certainly wouldn't be able to tell from how you talk. You're like a spoiled child. The idea that you should respect your elders because of their age is so outdated. Respect is earned through maturity, and people like you don't become mature as they get older. They just turn into grumpy old farts. What? I think Kalilica wins this one. But it's true that the people who receive knowledge forget coming here. However, the knowledge imparted by Lord Eldeal remains within the mind, resurfacing one day as inspiration. Inspiration? What do you mean? I believe she's stating that the knowledge a person is given resurfaces during his daily life as if it was his own thought. Is that correct? Ooh, it's good to see that the rest of you actually have measurable intelligence, unlike a certain someone here. Pretty fancy system you got going here, though. If people remember the knowledge they've been given as if they thought of it themselves, does that mean everyone who's ever invented something great has been here before? Naturally, not everyone, but that is true for certain people and certain inventions, yes. Unbelievable. So can we actually go outside now? You may. Lisa has explained everything to the people of this town, so there should be no further problems. Okay, Adol, I don't know about you, but those are the words I've been dying to hear. Time to go snoop around town. Indubitably! Adol heard someone use that word before, and he was very excited to use it. Hopefully we can find some way to get a few more of your memories back. Listening to people talk might help this whole thing sink in a bit, too. Something wrong? Oh, nothing. You just sometimes don't seem like you're all there. Then it's like you'll say the perfect thing. Weird. Really? I mean, I am reputed information dealer and all that. I absorb everything around me. Hey, Kalinka, I would like to trust you as their guide. Please show them everything the town has to offer. Okay. However, Adel, I must warn you of one thing. Do not, under any circumstances, leave the town through the north exit by yourselves. The north exit, in the direction of that enormous tower? That tower is where Lord Eldiel lives. It's also where Adel met Lord Eldiel when he last came here. However, it's surrounded by an area called the Sanctuary of Storms, and if you enter there without permission, you'll be fried by lightning before you know it, so don't say we didn't warn you. Okay, that seems like a pretty good incentive to keep our distance to me. That's our cue, Adel. Let's check this place out. Oh my goodness. This house seems to be empty. This is Lisa's house, but Lisa is out most of the time, so it's usually empty. What about her family? She lives on her own. Both of her parents passed away the year I was born. Oh. I mean, it was 1988 and 1989, respectively, Lucis. That's the way that cookie crumbles. We've come a long way, that's for sure. That's pretty much all there is to see of Lisa's house. Let's move on, shall we? I don't know what I was expecting. Excuse me, Dario. Something you need me to... Oh, Adel, perfect timing. I actually have something I need to discuss with you. So what's on your mind? Actually, it's about your gravestone, Adel. I was the one who built it. Someone else asked me to do it, but still, I feel terrible. I hope its existence didn't cause you any bad luck. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I beg of you. I'll never forgive you. It's the thought that counts. Really? Phew, I'm glad you're not upset. You're so polite. Is something wrong, Asma? Thought crossed my mind. Was anything buried in that grave? Oh, hey, now that you mention it, can't be a body in there, so is it just dirt? No, our tradition for cases where there's no body are to bury the belongings of the deceased. I mean, Adel's belonging. That's what was buried in the grave. I'm so sorry. It just slipped out. I didn't mean... It's okay. We understand completely. Adel's belongings. From before he lost his memories, no less. There may be new information to discover within them. For real, I'm gonna tell the mayor to have that grave removed really soon, so please just wait a little bit longer. Please? I think we should probably be leaving now, for Dario's sake, if nothing else. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. We don't want the poor guy to have a heart attack. Yeah, but they, that YouTube channel, I'm really glad that they made a separate channel specifically for, just like other stuff, because they have it looks like they have a lot of good videos already, posted on there. What an impressive building. It sure is pretty. This is the chapel where people offer prayers to Lord Eldiel. Look, it's Marina and Lisa talking by the altar. How about we go say hi? A lot of reading in this one. Oh, you must be. Good day, Adel. Did you manage to get any sleep after we spoke last night? I did, thank you. Yeah, I'm glad to hear it. Are you Lisa then? You're very pretty. Isn't she though? Lisa's the most popular maiden in all of Highland, and for good reason. Most popular? What are you boasting about her? Shouldn't you be, like, jealous or something? These two have always been very close to one another. They've been raised together as if they were sisters. I see. And who might you be? Oh, I'm sorry, I haven't introduced myself yet. My name is Mariana. I'm one of the Apostles of Highland. Apostles? Oh, that's right. I haven't explained that yet, have I? Those who directly serve Lord Eldiel are referred to as his apostles. And only apostles are allowed to enter the tower where he lives. Of course, there's more to it than that, but that's the general gist. Suffice it to say, it's a very important position. Lisa's an apostle. Is an apostle too, and so am I, but I'm just an apprentice. Oh, really? Important position, huh? So how do these apostles serve your Lord Eldiel, exactly? Well, each of the apostles has a different task assigned to him or her. Mine, for example, is the rite of prophecy, in which I convey the words of Lord Eldiel to the people of Highland. Lisa's role, then, my role is to call the rite of summoning. The rite of summoning, if I recall correctly, the mayor spoke of that yesterday. Adol said something about Lord Eldiel giving knowledge to people of his choosing. So does that mean your role is to bring those people here? Exactly. You probably figured this out by now, but the one who brought Adol to this town before he lost his memories is Lisa. Really? Come to think of it, what happened to the person you were supposed to be bringing here this time? Was he with you when you returned last night? No, actually, Lord Eldiel indicated that the timing was no longer convenient, so I was asked to cancel the summoning until a later date. Really, that's a shame, but if Lord Eldiel wasn't able to grant an audience, then that's that, I suppose. He must be really busy right now. Yes. Are you okay, Lisa? You seem tired. Perhaps you should avoid making any more long journeys for the time being. No, I'm fine. Well, if you're sure. Alright, everyone, I think we should move on to the next location. I really am fine, Kalilika. You don't need to worry so much about it. Everyone needs to rest sometimes. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Indeed, we have heard enough for now. Any further questions can wait. Thank you very much for your time. Take care. It's nice meeting you. Okay, Miss Tour Guide, lead the way. Don't patronize me, neck chin. Come on, everyone, let's move along. Damn, hit him with a neck chin. Okay. Bow wow. Mm-mm-mm. 25th is a Tuesday. Oh, on February 25th. February 25th. How am I looking at scheduling for fucking February? Okay, there we go. All right. So I can either increase strength and defense or just defense. Is this some kind of shop? Well, technically, yes. This is Philemon's workshop, and the staff here are responsible for all the machinery in Highland. Machinery? Oh, you aren't familiar with machines? Well, Karna and Ozma are from the forest and live off the land, so they've never seen machines like the ones here before. You've seen them then, I assume? Well, yeah, machines are complicated contraption thingies that do stuff, in a nutshell. I see. Then your explanation was no help at all. And there you have it. It's a shame your brain isn't as big as your body, or you would be quite the genius. Oh, come on now. Give me a break. Hey, you, big guy over there. You're blocking the entrance. If you want to talk, move over and stop getting in the way of other customers. Why am I the only one who gets told off? It's nice to see you all, and it's particularly good to see you alive, Adol. We were discussing how this workshop is responsible for all the machinery in Highland. Does that mean those windmills outside were created here as well? That's right. I was responsible for designing them, in fact. Thanks to the knowledge I received from Lord Eldiel, anyway. Though all of the wisdom I was given has also been given to someone else as well. I see. I still don't really get it, but I can tell you're an amazing person, at least. Haha, but of course. You're a perceptive one, young lady. Young lady. Young lady. Don't get cocky, old man. Are all the girls in Highland like this? I thought it was just Kalilica, but this one seems like a handful, too. Haha, well, Tamali is Philemon's successor, so she's not exactly your run-of-the-mill girl. Indeed, you may now bow before me. Oh, the cat, Mr. Tittles. Mr. Tiddlywinks. Oh, it's you, Kalilikai. Say, Adol is friends with you, too. Have you come to ask me something? Yeah, we have. Oh, but first I should introduce you. This is Werner. He's responsible for observing the river. Observing the river? Surprised there's a job like that here. So you see anything strange around the river lately? Oh, yes, actually. Not long ago, I saw two strange and dressed individuals, man and a woman on the opposite shore. Can you describe them at all? Woman is, let's just say, lightly dressed, and had long purple hair, and the man was enormous, clad in obscenely heavy-looking armor. I remember them well, because they were such an odd combination, like Arstodian and opposites. That sounds like... The man must have been the beast tamer we encountered. Yeah, and the woman must be that magician. So those two are allies. Sure wouldn't have guessed that. Oh, you met them, huh? Unfortunately, I confirmed to it. They're on the opposite side of the road, so I can't... I see. Still, at least now we know they're connected in some way. That's pretty significant on its own. Thanks for the information. Oh, nothing. I have to help. Thanks a bunch.
Our adventure's only just beginning.
Adol, don't start talking. That freaked me out. Oh, our adventure's just beginning. Tighten your bootstraps. Bootstrap boy. Why is there no good stuff to steal? What's that about? Oh. Guy who raises livestock and has them in the house that he is in. It's just got a reek of shit in there, man. Nostrils are burned. Oh, Ethel, it's great to see you. I'm so glad you're alive. Everyone here at the West. There are only dust and old dreams in here, but please make yourself at home if you can. Nothing but dust and old dreams, huh? A few too many books in here to make a claim like that, if you ask me. Yes, I do have a lot. Simon and Betty are the descendants of scholars, the most well-educated people in all of Highland. While Lord Eldiel gives the ultimate decision on whom to invite to this town, he'll often ask for advice from Simon and Betty before doing so. Well, so they're kind of like his heavenly advisors or something then? Oh no, we're not quite that important. Lord Eldiel is an omnipotent and omniscient in the truest sense, you see, but as a result of that, he doesn't always see the things the same way a human would, and that's where we come in. We provide him with a human perspective on things, nothing more. Frankly, it's an honor that he listens to us at all. I see. How long has this Eldiel been living in this region? Well, I couldn't give you an exact answer, but it's been hundreds of years for sure. I don't know if you've ever seen any, but all the winged statues in the Great Forest are images of Lord Eldiel. Hundreds of years? That means he must be really, really old man by now. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to tell if you met him. He looks and acts like he's still in his prime. I've never heard of him falling ill before either. Oh, wow. His personality is a large part of why all of us here in Highland love him so much. He's incredibly kind and he has an even greater sense of humor. Just talking with him always puts me at ease. Sounds like a pretty great guy. Or god. I think we've probably kept you long enough now. True, we should be letting him go. But you're welcome to come back anytime if you need anything. Kelly, I'm sure you have plenty of other places to show them now. Yeah, I guess so. Thank you for both of us your time. Right, I think we've been about everywhere in town now. We should have enough information to work with, so let's head back to the mayor's place and regroup. Yes, we must decide our next course of action. Meanwhile, I'm afraid I have some business to attend to, so I must bid you adieu. I'll see you again later. Bye-bye! Alright then, adult. We gathered a fair amount of information, at least. Is there anything in particular that stands out to you? Oh, about Eldiel. The winged god you're supposed to have met before you lost your memories, you sure seem to be loved by everyone around here. Well, if he's really living in that tower for hundreds of years, then he's not an ordinary human, that's for sure. And he's supposed to be a perfect health, not like some old man or nothing. The statues in the forest supposedly were cast in his image, which means there's a high likelihood that he has some connection with the ancient kingdom of Celceta. While we cannot be certain until we have met him for ourselves, he does seem to fit the very definition of a god. Yeah, this whole Eldiel thing is definitely an interesting development. But I was thinking of something else, something that might help figure out what happened to you here at all. Yep. This is the... Well, it's not the first game. They cover that in the thing, but, you know, it's one of the first games that the studio made. About that shady man and woman. There's still a lot left to find out about them, but right now we gotta trace your whereabouts from where you were here before and find out what happened to you. So personally, I'm a lot more interested in your belongings, like your old belongings, before you lost your memories. This could be our chance to see what Adel had with him before he disappeared, assuming we can even get to them since they've been buried. And since everyone thought you were dead, they buried them in your grave. We should consult with Aaron. You want to ask the mayor for permission to dig up your grave, or to dig it up on our behalf? Either way, what will we do if he says no? Then it'll be kind of awkward when we go dig it up anyway. I think it's best we just do it in secret. It's your grave after all. I concur, it's much simpler this way. Come, there's not a moment to waste. Alright, guess we're gonna go grave robbing. Is it really robbing if it's your own grave? Sneak on out of here. Okay, and how are we gonna dig out my grave? We're gonna do it with the bare hands? Celceta. Oh, my keyboard's dead. Where did I put that cable? Oh my goodness. Oh, it's easy. It's funny that we do say that something died. Oh, my keyboard is dead. Long live the keyboard. Also, how did you know offhand what a cenotaph was? I didn't know that would have came up. Here lies Adel Griston. Yep, this is the one. Yeah, sure. You saw it in an anime. Let's get digging. Never thought I'd do grave robbing at all, much less the grave's occupant at my side. Come on, boys, let's get to work. Boys? After digging for a while, a stone coffin was unearthed. Hesitantly, the lid was slid back to reveal... There ain't dick shit in there. Huh? Empty. It's not the wrong grave, is it? No, this is Adel's. They did say they buried his belongings here. Wait, I think I see something in the corner. Osma produced a small scrap of paper from the coffin. Notebook scrap. I received the mask from... It looks like it came from a notebook. There's something written on it, too. Received the mask from. That's definitely your handwriting, Adel. The mask? Yeah, that brings a lot of things to mind, but let's think this through for a minute. Firstly, why are Adel's belongings not here when the villagers say they'd be, and even apologize for burying them? They lied. That doesn't seem too likely to me. I agree, the residents of Highland are clearly very intelligent. They would not present us with an easily exposed lie. If they intended deception, they could say that no belongings were found, and I doubt we would have questioned it. Or just not mention Adel's belongings at all. I don't think we would have asked. I mean, I wouldn't have thought of it. The most likely possibility seems to be that someone else did a little grave rob before we got here. So someone else dug up this grave before us? Whatever was in here must have been seriously important to them if they were willing to go that far just to get it. Yeah, but at least we found something. Received the mask from. Not much to go on, but it's a start. Though hearing the word mask doesn't bode too well for us, given what we went through in Komodo. It's too early to tell if Ramnos is connected to this. Yeah, we got far too little information right now. Still, it says he received it from someone. Who would that be, I wonder? Whoever it is, it seems reasonable to conclude that Adel's disappearance occurred shortly after this meeting. Perhaps the mask in question is directly tied to this incident, and by extension to Adel's memory loss as well. I think it would be safest to operate under the assumption at this assumption at the moment, to remain on alert while we continue to investigate. All right, Adel. I think it's about time to go meet the person living in that tower now. Oh, goodness. A lot of reading. Remember, if a client attacks something you say, they're actually concerned about something and defending themselves. It is typically not a personal attack. You would like to speak with Lord Eldeal? Yeah, I don't think we're going to get to the bottom of what happened to Adel without talking to him at least once. I agree. A consultation with Lord Eldeal seems wise. It is, after all, my responsibility that one of his valued cats went missing. I would like to discuss matters with him as soon as possible myself. Something the matter, Lisa? Lisa?
Actually, there's something I need to tell you about Lord Eldeal.
Oh, you sound hesitant. Please don't be shy. What is it you need to tell me?
Lord Eldeal is rather unwell at the moment. He claims he has a kind of chronic disease.
What? Lord Eldeal is ill? I was aware this was even possible. To my knowledge, he's never taken ill, not even once.
I would love to know, Lucius. I'm sure he'd be very happy to know Adel's alive and well, but you could at least wait until his condition improves.
Alright, so the vampire's gravestone is Cenotaph. What? It's only a gravestone that marks the location of a body. A monument honoring someone whose body isn't present is a cenotaph. I'm not sure that's how it works if the body gets up and walks away on its own. There's precedent for gravestones being reclassified as cenotaphs if the body is later removed and reinterred elsewhere. There's no rule that says the body itself can't do the removal. Okay, but the body very much is coming back. That's kind of what we're here to accomplish, right? So it's a temporary cenotaph. And naturally, our greatest concern here is avoiding semantic ambiguity. Semantic ambiguity is how the vampires get here. So, alright, so the vampire's gravestone is Cenotaph.
Yeah, that seems exactly what I thought, where I thought you would have learned it. Something like that. Some nerdy-ass TikTok. I see. I guess we don't really have much of a choice in this matter. If he's sick, he's sick.
Durin? I'm terribly sorry. I'll be certain to inform Lord Eldeal of your arrival at the first available opportunity.
And I can't believe this. Do we really have to wait until God feels better before we can talk to him? And our hands are tied till then too, since we told them we wouldn't wander too far outside the town. First Adel's memories, and now Eldeal's unprecedented illness. It seems a lot of unusual things are happening here today.
It's like everywhere Adel goes, trouble follows.
Especially lately.
I don't know if I believe that. I'm willing to bet you've always been this way. You probably just don't remember. Still, we four would have never met one another if it weren't for you, so it's not like you are always causing problems. I have no idea what kind of unimaginable horrors await us in the future, but I know I don't regret coming with you.
Nor do I. What's on your mind, Durin? Oh, are you talking to me? This is only a suggestion, Adel, but how about we sneak out of town tonight and go to Eldeal's tower ourselves?
What? Weren't we just told not to do exactly that?
Well, I have a hunch. I mean, I can't prove it or anything, but still, the Lisa girl seems to be hiding something. I get a feeling it's real important. What's stranger is I don't get the impression it's us she's hiding it from. If anything, she seems to be hiding it from the people of Highland. Are you referring to her account of Eldeal's illness? Yeah, because you went and watched the movie, so I suppose you're reading more of that. Are you catching up to the end of the first, whatever you call it, series? Just read it all. Well, there's a huge split. Yeah, I'm gonna need to rewatch Chainsaw Man, or I'm gonna need to reread some of Chainsaw Man for sure, because I barely remember what happens. I remember the end of the first series, but stuff that happens in the middle, not super well. She did seem overly hesitant to mention it, with no obvious explanation for her reluctance. Don't get me wrong, she seems like a nice girl, but I get the feeling there's more to this than meets the eye. I think it has made quite clear to us that this town is unique in a great many ways, and with individuals acting to make the situation even more complicated, there is a high probability that no matter how long we wait, there will be no resolution to this dilemma. That's just what I was going to say, except in smaller words.
I'm kind of surprised, though. I figured you'd be against it for sure.
We all have our reasons for being here. I'm tired of simply waiting for things to happen. The time has come for us to be arbiters of our own destinies. That's the spirit. I didn't even change the TLS configuration, but what about you, Adel? How do you feel about this? Let's do it. Don't know why I even bother asking. Your eyes lit up like fireworks as soon as I mentioned sneaking off. So hopeless. So I guess that's that then. We should start getting ready. Something tells me this won't be an easy journey. It'd be best if we got to the tower before dawn. I mean, we all love power. She's the girl that you know actually... she's the crazy one that you know IRL would smell and act like shit. But, you know, seeing her on screen, it's always a lot of fun. I'm going to be back in a second. All right. I'm back at it again to play more Ice Queen. How do I get out of this room? Oh, the door, obviously. So this is how you've been getting out? This is so exciting. Shh, we need to leave before anyone notices. They're literally locking us in. The north exit leads to the tower, right? The shops still seem to be open, so we can stock up on supplies before we leave. Do take care not to appear suspicious, however. I got a good amount of materials. Hey, Adel, how about we stop by at that shop before we leave town? Philemon's workshop, was it? Yeah, that was the one that looked like it dealt with machines, so we might be able to stock up on supplies there. Okay. This one? Is that Gazok? Gazok, wasn't that the traveling merchant we met in Celceta? Holy crap, it is him. What are you doing here, Gazok? Actually, I happened to see you entering the ruins and decided to follow you. I didn't get lost along the way, but I managed to make it here in the end, just now, in fact. Seriously? Yeah, but you made it all the way on your own. Those ruins are pretty dangerous, you know. Ah, they don't call me Gazok the Strong for nothing. I know that forest like the back of my hand, and I'm not letting some little monsters get the best of me. Amazing. You must be stronger than you look. Ah, I hear that a lot. Anyway, there's something you should know. I'm actually from Highland. What? What are you talking about? Perhaps I should be the one to explain. You see, Katok here is my younger brother. Really? If I told you the whole story, we'd all be here all night. So, a few decades ago, I got myself into a bit of trouble, took a little spill, you could say, and eventually found myself washed up on the opposite side of the river. I was saved by the people of Celceta, and, well, that was that. You've been a beloved resident of Celceta ever since I was born, so I had no idea. I would have never had any way to know that you came from the other side of the river. Wait, is this supposed to be like a big teary-eyed reunion of long-lost brothers or something? It was, yes, until you all barged in and ruined everything. Oh, it's no bother at all. What was it you came here for? Did you need something? Came to buy some supplies. I don't have anything I can sell to you, unfortunately. Oh, if I use the facilities here, I should be able to reinforce your weapons and armor. Really? Of course, if you have the materials, I can even craft some accessories for you. I am Gazok the Strong, after all. People call me Gazok the Super Handyman instead. We'll go along with that. Oh, I finished that video of Charm School. Best go to the next one. Oh, looks like he's slowly moved Charm School. Let's see about the video called Character Counts. Where the fuck did he get these videos? Actually, let's craft. What can we craft? Need a boar exoskeleton to increase EXP gain. That would be kind of nice. Oh. I saved, right? Yeah. Okay. There we go. I can't eat the rest of this cookie. All right. I've never seen a thunderstorm like this before. I believe this to be the only way to reach the tower. Yeah, I guess we're getting near the sanctuary of storms that they were talking about in town. Let's take a closer look. Figure out how to make it through in one piece once we get there. This thing might be a little too strong for me to fight. never mind. I was able to kill it. Alright, well, while I heal here. Whoops. Shoot. Be right back. Damn. Damn, they killed the shit out of me. Well, good thing I saved. Oh, God. Well, I guess they just respawn over time. I was like, oh, this would be a good opportunity to heal. Not if I fucking die. God, I have the spirit cape on and everything.
Come on, let's get going.
We'll get going. Just gotta regain some of my HP first. There we go. All right.
There's a slide right now on that thing, the charm school, where it says everyone has spiritual beliefs. Our faith affects the quality of our work. There is pressure in society and workplaces to compromise our beliefs and values. We respond to major disruptions. That's so weird. Why is the IT charm school telling me that people are trying to keep the Christians down? Should have known when one of the new customers was fucking. One of the new IT customers for the place that acquired us, God, what are they called? They're like, it's like an anti-abortion clinic. One of those kind of places, so, you know. And I did actually go to the owner's house. And he was super weird about some religious stuff, so... You know me, the bastion of Mr. Saint Zeramar. I love religion. I think it's the healthiest part of our society. I'm so sarcastic about it. Anyone see that Nicolas Cage and FKA Twigs are in a movie where they play Joseph and Mary during Christ's teenage years, and it's a psychological horror called The Carpenter's Son that just came out? Anybody interested in watching that one? Oh, so there's like nothing right there. And then there's a treasure chest there. Okay. Cat. What is this every good to great leader? I think the owner of the company that I'm a part of might be in a cult. The rain's really starting to pick up. We should probably set up a tent here and rest, Adel. A tent? Wow, this is starting to feel really exciting now, like we're hiding out in the wilderness. We can use this area as a base of operations during our time here, then. Yeah, though we need to be back in Highland before dawn, so we can't spend the night here or anything. We should be able to rest for a little while, though, at least. Sounds good to me.
It was a quiet night. Only the sound of the falling rain and constant thunderclaps could be heard echoing through the darkness. Then, with a flash of lightning, a memory sealed deep within Adol's mind was released!
Oh?
I thought you might be interested in this sphere. Unfortunately, I cannot tell you anything about that at the moment. It would spoil all the fun, but I have a feeling that one day you will discover the truth behind it on your own, and I do not intend to rob you of that joy. You are the first person to ask me so many questions. My body's not supposed to feel exhaustion, and yet somehow I think it's beginning to understand what it's like. I brought some tea. Would you like to have a rest now? Thank you, Lisa. Can I trouble you to help me carry the tea, Adol? Lord Eldiel, is something the matter?
No.
I was just thinking that the two of you go together quite well. What? But Adol seems to have quite a wide pool of interests. As your father figure, I would be a bit worried that he might neglect the household.
Honestly.
But please, Lord Eldiel, don't tease me like that. My apologies. Adol, you okay? You're out like a light, man. Come on, you gotta get moving. We're running out of time. Oh, there's the camera. Which is my phone. There we are. Hey, it's just like that one place in that one game involving that laugh. Ah ha 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 ha. Oh boy, this is some storm. It shows no signs of subsiding, and there is no shelter to be found in the plains. So this is the sanctuary of storms. If we step out there, we'll be fried in no time. Yeah, I can see the tower on the other side, but actually getting to it alive seems kind of unlikely. There appears to be several strange objects scattered across the plains. Oh, you're right. I wonder what they're for. I don't know, but we're not getting any closer to the tower just standing here. Come on, Adol. Let's suck it up and go and have a look. Are you sure? I really don't feel safe going out there. It'll be fine, just as long as we're careful and try to keep a low profile. We should probably be okay, I think. This is just like Final Fantasy X-2.
Leave it to me. Here I go.
Oh shit, whoops. Who's supposed to be able to do something here? It's not a lock.
Leave it to me. Leave it to me.
Holy shit! Thought I was done for. I told you it was too dangerous to go out there. Sorry, that probably wasn't one of my best ideas. Something the matter? Something's there. What? Right there!
Whoa!
Watch where you're throwing those things. You could put someone's eye out. It's you.
Hold on.
Oh boy, it's the kid from the mayor's place. Grouping all children together with a demeaning word like kid is the sort of thing adults do when they want to sound smarter than they are. It's not an attractive quality, you know. The hell's your problem? Try and get along, you guys. So, Kalilica, how long have you been following us? I saw you leaving the mansion, grown adults sneaking out through a window. I could hardly believe my eyes.
What now?
I suppose you plan to escort us back to Highland, then? Yeah, I guess we've been caught red-handed. Nothing we can do now but go quietly. That won't be necessary. Rather, I'll be coming with you to see Lord Eldiel. What? I'm an apprentice apostle, after all. I'm not some child who needs protecting. Plus, I can use my mace to activate the lightning conductors on the plains and stop the lightning from hitting us. Well, I have to admit, that definitely sounds handy. There is a problem with this course of action, however. If anyone notices that a child has gone missing during the night, along with us, it will spark much worry and suspicion. Yeah, that's a good point.
Hey, why don't you come back to town with us? We'll make sure no harm comes you along the way. Oh, I scoff at your suggestion. If you think you can talk sweetly and get me to submit, you're sadly mistaken. You wouldn't want me to tell Grandfather about this little excursion of yours now, would you? Because that's exactly what's going to happen unless you take me with you. The choice is yours.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, she tried to blackmail us. Sure seems that way. But if the mayor discovered you were with us, would that not disqualify you as an apprentice apostle? You're a lot more perceptive than I give you credit for. Why are you so determined to accompany us? I assume it is not simply for curiosity's sake, nor are you playing a game with us. Of course not. I would never do something like this without a very good reason. Lisa's hiding something about Eldiel. I know she is. How can you be so sure? We've been together for most of our lives. Believe me, I can tell. Whenever she keeps a secret, it's because she's trying to shoulder the burden. It's just the kind of person she is, and I hate seeing her suffer like that. I want to help her, even if it's just a little bit. Have you tried talking to the people of Highland? Yeah, but everyone also seems content to leave things the way they are. Even Grandfather won't do anything to help. You're the only ones who seem to care enough to actually do something about it. I figured maybe I could count on you. Don't cry. So you suspected something may be amiss at the tower and decided to take matter into your own hands. Man, you're one precocious kid. I get where you're coming from, but... There's nothing wrong with a child being precocious. Adults are always dismissing what children say, telling them that they're ignorant in the ways of the world. But as soon as a child starts trying to learn those ways, it's always adults who put them down and say they're not ready. As long as I keep listening to what adults tell me to do, I'll never become one myself. All right, all right. What do you think, Adel? Lead us to the tower, now! What? What's gotten into you, Adel? You're a terrible actor, you know that? You're trying to make it seem like you forced her to guide us, huh? So if someone were to discover this expedition, you would take all the blame upon yourself. How very like you. Are you saying? Way to go, Kalilica. Welcome to the team. Thank you, everyone. No, I wanted this little girl to be our sacrifice, but whatever. Only you were that well-behaved and honest with your feelings from the start, you'd be a cute kid. Sometimes it's important for children to act like children, you know, and rely on adults to support them. Ah, what was that for? You said it's important for children to act like children, so that's what I'm doing. And if you attempt to belittle me again, just remember, I bite. Ow, ow, stop that. That really hurts. Promise to fall back if things get too dangerous, Adel. So please take me to the tower with you, please. All right. Thank you. Well then, the Sanctuary of Storms awaits. You ready? Well, now we have a 12-year-old in the party. Okay, Kalilica, let's see what you got. Watch and learn. See those lightning conductors scattered across the plains? Those things half buried in the ground? Yeah, I can activate them with my power, so as long as one is standing, no lightning will strike the area around it. But it's only temporary, so we need to reach a new conductor and activate it before the previous one shuts down. We just have to repeat that process until we reach the tower. Does Lisa really come through here every time she goes to see Eldiel? No, she has her own way of reaching the tower. Really? Time is short. We should go. Well then, let's go. One, two.
Oh my goodness. Oh, we finally made it. I could feel the hairs on the back of my neck standing up every time lightning was about to strike. That was scary. So what now? There's an elevator nearby that will take us up to Lord Eldiel's room. We should head there right away.
Leave it to me.
This is such a strange place. What are those things below us?
They're the mechanisms that control the sanctuary storms.
Oh, really? Wait, seriously? Those things are what make those crazy storms we just passed through?
Yep, Lord Eldiel uses them to directly control the rain and thunderstorms in the sanctuary, and the rain from the sanctuary flows into the river, which is responsible for the rapid currents on this side. So in a way, you could say they spin to help protect these primeval lands from anyone who would do them harm.
Truly the work of a god.
We've been told that Lord Eldiel came from a distant land on the other side of the ocean a long, long time ago, and he modeled these mechanisms after a weather controlling device that existed there.
Wow.
Over there is the elevator that will take us to his room. Hop aboard, everyone.
Huh?
Work! What's wrong? The elevator doesn't seem to be working. This has never happened before.
Is there any other way up?
Well, yes, but...
Please don't say that, staircase.
I'm sure it would be a wonderful exercise, but I wouldn't really recommend it to anything other than a last resort.
There seem to be a variety of monsters patrolling these platforms too.
Those are the tower's guardians. Looks like we'll have to get past them if we want to win ourselves an audience with Lord Eldiel.
What happened here?
I don't know. I don't want to think about it, but there's always the chance that something terrible may have happened to Lord Eldiel. Adel, I'm worried. I'd really like to see him and make sure he's okay.
Indeed not. Were we to leave the tower now, all this effort would be for naught.
Okay then, let's go.
Oh my goodness. Does it demonstrate good character when Joe plays games on his company computer at work as long as he mostly keeps up with his work? No. It's bad character to play games at work, even if he does all the work that he's supposed to do, because for some reason, that's how we as a society like to portray everything.
goodness.
Are you still not ready?
There we go. Now I just put this stuff in here. Submit. I don't know why I'm not using the mouse. I think it's 100 times easier. Right. Monitoring.
064. Those 53, 40. Okay, there we go. Now I'm all good.
My turn.
Here I go. 1, 2.
Oh. Ooh.
Here goes. Here goes.
Huh.
1, 2.
Leave it to me.
Here I go. Here goes.
Oh. Well, that's certainly handy. Oh.
goodness. Just go to sleep. Be one of those streamers who just sleeps on stream. That'd be nice.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me. Leave it to me.
Here I go. Here goes.
Leave it to me.
Oh my god, yes. Oh.
My turn.
It's my turn. Here goes. Here goes.
Oh. Okay.
Here goes. One, two. Here goes. Here goes.
Can't wait to see what lies ahead.
Leave it to me.
Here I go.
My turn.
Here I go.
Leave it to me.
Here I go.
Leave it to me.
Here I go.
My turn.
Here I go.
Leave it to me.
Here I go.
My turn.
It's my
Leave it to
turn.
mine. Leave it to me.
Leave it to
My
me.
turn.
Leave it to me.
It's my turn. It's my turn.
Leave it to me.
What's up, Liddy? Like, that's honestly the main thing that doesn't meet the password. Get all this shit pulled up too.
Are you still not ready?
Ready, I'm getting there. Go load this fucking thing up. Let's take a picture of it. There we go. But yeah, the idea that Steven is so kind. He's the kindest boy who's ever kinded before in his life. I think in Undertale it's because you get to murder them if you really want to. I feel like a lot of people also, I mean, I don't speak from experience because I'm not really in the group, but you know, like, imagine some people like to murder everybody, you know? And those people, a little strange.
You should get going.
Segment. Maybe it's in security. Well, maybe the people who are making fun of Steven Universe are the people who, I don't know. I don't know the connections between the two groups. I don't know the Venn diagram. I feel like that's what you would need to know to be able to say for certain what in the world is going on. What in the world is going on? Okay, there we go. Alright. Yeah. Different circles for different folks, as they say. Aw, shit. The Guardian of the Storms, Krell Emicia.
All right. Ooh, a fancy treasure chest. Hey, I got some shoes. When equipped, the party can dash by holding B. Also allows the party to ascend certain steep slopes. Wow. Wow. Here comes Speed Racer. He's a demon on wheels. Turn, turn, turn. Yeah, let me look at Discord here in a second.
Fight, folk, don't let him hit you. Let's get, find an opening. Folk, fight, folk, don't let him hit you. Focus on offense.
All that matters, you know.
Oh, it's still coming after me, that's why. Okay, nope, go this way. There we go.
My turn.
Here I go, here goes.
Okay, Discord thing. No, Discord, I don't want to switch my audio device. Damn. Sometimes you gotta kill a guy. Know what I mean? So glad I've never had to kill a guy. Yet. You never say never. Oh, you only live once, right? Oh, thank you, Liddy. Oh my gosh. I suppose I need to equip the spirit cape to be able to heal in a dungeon.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me.
That's how much experience those guys give. Did you see that email that came out about Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein? It's honestly kind of comical at this point. Like, come on, man. He says that you're like a customer and that you love having sex with underage girls. I mean, he doesn't say that exactly, but like, come on, man. Okay, I actually have to look up the email because I saw it earlier. Donald Trump email. Jeffrey Epstein. Okay, notorious sex offender Jeffrey Epstein said to President Donald Trump, "I know how dirty Donald is," in a 2018 email thread about Trump's former personal lawyer and fixer Michael Cohen pleading guilty to campaign finance. In a separate 2019 email released by House Democrats, Epstein told author Michael Wolff that his ex-friend Trump knew about the girls in a 2019 email. In a 2011 email to his now convicted procurer, Ghislaine Maxwell wrote, "I want you to realize that the dog that hasn't barked is Trump." Epstein added in that same email that a person whom the Democrats identified as a victim of his, whose name was redacted in the email, spent hours at my house with Trump. So, I mean, he basically said that. The girl who was sex trafficked was spending a lot of time with Donald Trump. Hours, in fact. I mean, you already gotta have baby brain if you think that, like, Donald Trump is anything other than a pedophile,
Still
but
not ready.
I don't know.
I can't wait to see what lies ahead.
All right. 1, 2, shoo! Krell Amicia, the guardian of the stones. I should probably go let the dogs out. Back in a second. Okay, let's see. 2:46. We have 15 minutes. Then I got to have a meeting. Okay, let's see. Okay, now I really got to remember to let the dogs back in. Ouchie.
Leave it to me.
Wow. Quite an explosion. Also, Liddy, you're gonna get me in trouble. They're gonna look through Twitch log chats and somebody's gonna find that, oh, someone said Donald Trump had sex with minors and gotta put him in jail. He's Antifa. Oh, we finally made it. Sure took us forever to get up here. Lord LDL! Where are you? Why is this room such a mess again? Sheesh. Honestly, Lisa's kind enough to tidy up, but we take our eyes off it for a few minutes and it's back to how it was. He sure has a lot of books. So this is the room Adol was invited to. There do seem to be a whole lot of things in here that I've never seen before. It's all this knowledge that LDL intends to give to others. I wonder what he planned to impart upon Adol. We can ask him if we find him. Come on, he's got to be around here somewhere, right? I love how Adol has to be the guy to discover that the world is round. Lord Eldiel! So he's the one they call a god. I thought you might come, Caligula. And nice to see you again. Indeed, it's a pleasure to see you again as well, Adol Kristen. I'm truly relieved to see that you've made it back here safely. Lord Aldil, how are you feeling? Lisa told us that you were unwell. I see, so that is how she explained it then? Today, at the very least, I'm feeling wonderful. So wonderful that I thought I would come outside for a while and enjoy the breeze. Does that mean you really were feeling sick? Do you believe Lisa to be keeping secrets from you, Kalilika? I know how perceptive you could be and how much genuine concern you hold for the well-being of those around you. Yeah, I thought she might be hiding something. Lisa's claim is roughly half true and half understandably false. My body's different to that of yours. I don't take ill in quite the same manner as you. So, are you okay or aren't you? The process of my body's undergoing right now is more unique than mere sickness, and it is for that reason that I summon Adol here. What do you mean by unique? Lord Aldil, I hadn't expected this to occur again so soon. Please, Adol, Kalilika, you must stay back. What? What's happening? His hair and his wings are changing color. Uh-oh. Now he's gradient color. Okay, I gotta get the dogs. Be back in a little bit. Okay, I guess the one-on-one was switched to 3:30 instead of 3. Okay. Well, we got a little bit extra then. Lord Eldiel?
Adol, Kristen.
Adol, Kristen.
I thank you for sparing me the trouble of hunting you down myself.
His tone is different, as though he has become a completely different person. No! I will have you return what is rightfully mine. The Mask of the Sun. Give it back. The Mask of the Sun? You humans are unworthy to bear such a powerful artifact. Only I am suited to possess such strength. This is not good. So stop this. You never know when to give up. Lord Eldiel? Everything has returned to its original hue. What just happened? It is as though there are two people or two divinities inhabiting the same body. That's got to be what Lisa saw that had her so flustered. I don't blame her for wanting to keep quiet about it. Could he have always been like this, or perhaps this affliction has only begun occurring recently? My money's on a mixture of the two. Something that hadn't happened for a long time, but just started flaring up again. Ah, here they come. How's he doing? He's sleeping now. He does look a little better, but... Adol, I think this might be too much for us to handle right now. I'm worried about Eldiel, but we need to go back to town to talk to the mayor or something. Figure out what the... Hey. What is it? I smell something strange. It's not me, I swear. No, I smell it too. It seems to be riding on the wind from quite a distance away. Quite a distance, as in... Highland? Is that smoke? Oh no, no way, that's cannon fire! What does cannon mean? Wait, are you talking about the weapons used by your military? Who could bring something like that all the way here? No, it couldn't be. Grandfather, Lisa. Adol, Kalilika, and I reactivated the elevator to the bottom floor while we were looking after Eldiel. We can use that to get out of here right now. Come on! Let's hurry to Highland. Right. Lord Eldiel, we'll be back with Lisa soon. Wow, the vibrations. Oh, this is so much more convenient than those damn stairs. So she's gonna use this on the way up too. Wonder what made it stop working. I still have no idea. I can't imagine Lord Eldiel would shut it off himself. Karna, can you sense it too? Yeah, we're not alone in here. Oh, don't say that. We really don't have time to be hanging around here anymore. I dislike leaving under the circumstances, but I agree. We must hurry back to Highland.
Leave it to me.
This is awful. Kalilica. Fortunately, it appears none of the residences were harmed. Every blast looks to have been directed at the roads. So they were just warning shots? Come on, Adult, let's go to Kalilica's house. Be careful, though. The attackers might still be around. Masks? No. Are these the same masked invaders as the ones you spoke of, Karna? I don't know. The masks look different, but pretty sure that's Roman army regalia they're wearing. So that really was Roman cannon fire then. But why? Why are you doing this? Okay, well, it was worth a shot. No response here either, just like in Komodo. This isn't looking good. Their strength, their reaction speeds, it's exactly the same as in Komodo. It's like they aren't even human. If they are soldiers from your Roman army, that would imply they are well trained even without the power of the mass. I'm uncertain how long we can stand our ground against a foe this powerful. I believe we may be out of options. Stand down. Oh shit. It's the evil twink! The twunk! Isn't that... We meant Kazan, right? Yeah, he said his name's Garuda, and he's in charge of the Roman army. Adult Kristen, fancy meeting you here. Allow me to extend my deepest gratitude for guiding us to Highland. Why would you do this? I am, after all, under no obligation to discuss my actions with you. You mobilized quickly, considering we only just got here recently ourselves. I take it you are well informed. Are you after Lord Eldiel's tower? Ah! The knowledge of the sanctuary is great indeed, but represents only the tiniest footnote in our grand scheme. Our true objective lies even deeper in the forest. Deeper? No, you can't mean. Behold, the ancient tower falls silent. The rains which have fallen for hundreds of years cease at last, and night gives way to dawn. The sky, it...
No way.
No. No! You, what did you do to Lord Eldiel's tower? Can't you tell just by looking? We disabled it, of course. No more pesky barrier, no more annoying thunderstorms. Full access to all, now and forevermore. You! What are you doing here? You both have done excellent work. Bami, your experiments with the mass have proven most enlightening. And Goddess, your investigation of the primeval lands has yielded invaluable data. It's an honor to be of service. About time I get some recognition. I've confirmed that the object we seek is not here. As such, please commence preparations for the next phase of the plan immediately. Gotcha. What should we do with the girl? Leave her be for now. She may have yet prove useful. I see. Understood. Wait, experiments? That means the mass here are... I'm sorry, little girl. I'm afraid I haven't the time to be playing with you right now. Take care of them. Really now? What do you think you're doing here? Wait! Get out of the way. You're too late. You should just give up now and save yourself a lot of effort, dear sister. No, it can't be.
No.
Remnos, what are you... It's lovely to see you again, Ada. What are you doing here? Do I really need to spell it out for you? I'm my duties now as Commander Remnos of the Mask Division and to my superior, Lord Garuda. What are you saying? Oh, I get it. You're still under the woman's control, aren't you? I'm afraid not. It is true that Bami has placed me under her power back in Komodo, but now I've chosen to become a member of the Mask Division by my own free will. What? Did you come all this way looking for me, to rescue me from myself, perhaps? If so, I suggest you go back home now. Maybe Adol could talk some sense into you. I heard the truth about you, Remnos, from Father and that woman alike. They told me that you're actually really strong, but hid it from me because you were afraid I'd be hurt. Because that's the kind of thoughtful, selfless person you are. Haha, the truth. There seems to be a great misunderstanding here. I just didn't care about hunting or fighting enough to give it my all. Nothing more. No. This forest holds a secret beyond imagination, a secret I want to know. I want to know what happened here in ancient times. Lord Gruda modeled these after the Mask of the Sun that appears in ancient legends, you know. What Bami was doing in Komodo was testing out some of the prototypes, but my lord's true objective here is much greater and more noble than you can possibly imagine. I must see it fulfilled and bear witness to the results of his glorious vision. It's a much more worthwhile pursuit than wasting my life away in backwoods village like Komodo. Okay, I think I understand, but that's all the more reason I'm gonna have to drag you back home kicking and screaming. What? I don't want to believe it, or maybe you are telling the truth. Maybe life in Komodo has been unfulfilling for you. It sucks. But I can't sit by and watch you hurt people like this, and I can't bear to see you rely on some mask to get your way. When the younger brother starts walking a dangerous path like this, it's his older sister's job to put him right again. So, like it or not, you're coming home with me, Remnus. This conversation isn't going anywhere. I'm surprised you can be so confident in face of such overwhelming power. This is where we part ways. Keep them occupied while I take my leave. Yeah, they should be heading your way now. Just pass that on. What? I know. You don't have to keep telling me. Yeah, alright then. Good luck. Boom, boom. Looks like I can't delay this any longer. Oh, he's a traitor? Shit. Of course he is. Of course he is. The residents are still in a state of confusion. Considering this town has known nothing but peace for hundreds of years, it's hardly surprising. Far too much has happened in too short a space of time. We need to consider what to do next, Adel. The Ramans sure didn't hang around long. I think they really are heading further into the fourth. What do you think Garuda is searching for? The Mask of the Sun? I agree, that does seem the most likely possibility. Yeah, when Eldiel started changing, he was demanding that Adel gave it back to him. Do you remember the piece of paper that we found in your grave, Adel? It said receive the mask from... Correct. Before losing his memories, Adel must have received the Mask of the Sun from Eldiel. Then, when Eldiel changed personalities during a conversation with him, he told Adel to return that which had been given. That is the most plausible course of events. Meanwhile, Garuda was using Gaddis and Bami to study the Mask of the Sun and even make copies of it. And now they've come to the Primeval Lands to get the real one. Oh, I see. However, we still do not know exactly what the Mask of the Sun even is. Do you have any information you could share with us, Mayor? The Kingdom of Celceta. Kingdom of Celceta? In ancient times, a kingdom by that name existed in this region. Supposedly, Lord Eldiel assisted in its ruling many hundreds of years ago. It is also said that the kingdom flourished thanks to the power granted by the Mask of the Sun. However, something happened that caused the once prosperous kingdom to be destroyed. Previous traces remain now. What happened? I'm afraid I cannot say. Supposedly, the people of Highland are descendants of the Kingdom of Celceta, but no records exist which describe exactly how the kingdom fell. Lord Eldiel has never spoken of it either. I see. It seems our best option would be to meet him again and ask him to tell us all he knows. However... We're back! Excellent timing. How did it go? Well, Lord Eldiel has vanished? We searched the area all around the tower, but there's no trace of him anywhere. Ordinarily, he would only leave his room to visit the tower, and even that occurs with marked rarity. And unfortunately, the bad news doesn't stop there. I'm afraid we can't find Lisa anywhere either. Could Gruda have abducted her? Lisa may seem dainty, but she's actually pretty quick-witted. I don't think she would allow herself to be captured so easily. Still, I'm worried about both her and Eldiel. We need to do something. Listen now, we're busy, you know. Could it be Lisa?
Fine!
Is this the mayor's house? I'm the great Commander Leo of the Roman Imperial Celcetan Army. Damn that Garuda, how could he leave a fine warrior like me behind? Well, they've been treating us like we're nothing but trouble since the beginning. I wanted one of those masks too. Silence! The soldiers of the glorious Celcetan Army have no need for such suspicious masks. Seems like the Romans are a little out of sorts right now too. Has Garuda been here yet? I can't find him anywhere. You're too late.
What?
That fiend setting a cunning trap just so he could get ahead of us. Sancho, didn't he get ahead of us because the commander got a stomach ache? Yep, and it serves him right for hoarding all those mushrooms before we even left. Never mind that. We're more important issues to discuss the mushrooms. Why is he not following orders? Our orders were to claim the mayor's home and use it as a base, for which we would enact a martial law upon the town. Those orders are void. Governor General, what brings you to a place like... Man, fall in! Adel, don't just stand there. You're in the presence of the Governor General. At ease, Leo. Unbelievable. The Governor General herself coming all the way here. First and foremost, allow me to extend my most heartfelt apologies for the actions of my fellow soldiers. Oh god, I realize no apology could possibly be sufficient given the circumstances, but I do beg your forgiveness nonetheless. What's going on here? I've heard rumors of you, Griselda. Normally one would not expect to find a woman of noble standing like yourself in a place such as this. You are well informed, I see. However, I have difficulty understanding your actions. First you shell our town, and then you come to apologize. You're correct that Garuda is an officer sent by Rom, and part of the Roman army. However, his orders were to investigate the primeval lands and report back to us with his findings, nothing more. His actions here were in no way sanctioned by Rom. What? A soldier not obeying orders? How disgraceful. Bandelio, you will continue following the movements of Garuda and his men and report back to me. Pursue them as deep into the Great Forest as it is necessary. Yes, ma'am. Now, Mayor Aaron, I realize this may startle the people of Highland, and for that I apologize, but I would like to station my soldiers here. What? Ugh. Cannot have the existence of Highland becoming common knowledge outside the Great Forest. As such, I would like soldiers of my army to stand guard between here and the river, to prevent any further intruders. I give you my word that they will cause no harm to the people of Highland under any circumstances. So that's the situation, is it? Grandfather. Very well, you have my blessing in this. Do as you wish. I am grateful for your understanding. As for you, Adel Kristen, you are free to continue your journey. Is this some kind of trap? Haha, there's no need to be on guard. I feel that you are a vital piece of puzzle that is currently unfolding in this region, and with even a single piece missing, the puzzle cannot be completed. So that's about the gist of it. What should we do now, Adel? Yeah, getting your memories back is top priority, so going after Eldiel makes sense. Whatever you decide to do, I'd suggest you cross the sanctuary and journey deeper into the forest. What lies beyond the sanctuary? A place called the Ashen Forest. Within it sits a settlement where the descendants of those who crossed the distant oceans with Lord LD live. It is known as the Village of the Wise. Village of the Wise? Unlike the other people Lord LD brought here, it's said that they've chosen to live in isolation. No one is certain why, however, but they may know something about the Mask of the Sun, as well as Lord LD's changes. Sounds like it'd be worth a visit then, for sure. And not to change the subject, but why is Kalilica standing here all packed up and looking like she's ready to leave? What a silly question. I'm worried about Lord Eldiel too, you know, and Lisa. Adel, I would ask that you please take Kalilica with you on your journey. Whatever happens as a result of this current crisis, I feel like it'll have repercussions throughout the land. And traveling will give Kalilica a good opportunity to decide what path she should walk from this time forward. Am I just reading, like, a full book? Like, goodness gracious. Grandfather. Furthermore, if you're journeying to the Village of the Wise, it may be helpful to have someone from Highland with you. It'll be a bit lonely here without her, but I trust she'll be safe in your company. The matter is settled then. Ugh. Nice to have you with us. Thank you. Oh yes, Adel, please take this as well. Oh. Will allow you to warp to any of the monuments you've touched in the entirety of the forest, no matter where you are. This would normally be given to apostles only, but I believe this is the importance of your mission. It will serve you well. So we'd have to go find the nearest monolith whenever we want to warp. That sounds incredibly useful. Thanks. Now, take care out there, all of you, and best of luck. And I can now accept quests in Highland. My goodness. Nope.
I'm kinda hungry.
That I can think of. Not that I can think of. Okay. Nay, nay. Shit. God damn it. Oh my god. What? Didn't I just make 3 silver ingots? Or did I just make 3 iron ingots? Fuck. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. Okay.
Size isn't everything. Oh my god.
All done.
Okay, I think that's probably good to call it quits there. Got 4 hours in. 4 more hours in. So I will sign off, and then I'm gonna go get some Chinese food. So that's the plan. Couldn't lean back farther if it